Hello, my name is Daniel DeMacaulay. I'd like to introduce you to what I know to be the #1 project in the world for entrepreneurs, for business owners, for independent contractors, for seasoned sales professionals, and also for individuals in the home-based business arena. I've been involved in this project for over 3 years now. Actually, no matter what your background is or what career you have right now, it's the #1 project for anyone looking to control their income, control their time, or maybe looking for a spectacular biz op. Now, when I say I fell into this by accident, actually, I took a look at it to help a friend out, to do a favor for a friend. And it wasn't something that I really wanted to do because I thought it was one of these Noni Juice, Zango, Melaleuca, Herbalife programs. I have no problem with it. As a matter of fact, some of my good friends are involved with companies like that. Some of the top earners in some of the biggest companies out there are neighbors of mine. So I have no problem with it. It just wasn't something that I wanted to do. But as I've learned a long time ago, successful people always check things out. They don't go by rumors. They look at angles from different directions, and especially they don't prejudge. I'm glad I learned that early in my career because I've been involved for 3 years. It is the best project that I've done in over 30 years of sales, marketing, and owning businesses. Now, let me ask you something, okay? Are you looking for a positive change? Are you truly looking for a positive change? Are you searching for a spectacular project combined with sensational incomes? Are you looking for more time or at least control of more of your time? Do you like helping people, right? Do you really want to make this year your best year ever? Now, here are the final questions. Are you willing to seriously take a look at it? Are you willing to learn, and are you ready now? Okay. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the company. First of all, the company is a 37-year-old original equipment manufacturer based in Osaka. So this is an international company. This is a billion-dollar company, by the way. This is not small. They've been in business a long time. They're very, very well established. When I say OEM, original equipment manufacturer, that means the company does all the research and development, the manufacturing. They do all the sales, service, warranty, financing, shipping. They do everything themselves. They bridged into the US market back in 2003. And for the first 5 years, 6 years, they were opening up their centers. In other words, they were putting together their foundation. Now, during the past 3 years that I've been involved, aside from being open in Canada, okay, they also opened up in the UK, Germany, Italy, France. Last year, they opened up in Australia and in the Philippines. In the next few months, they're opening up in South Korea. Now, they do have satellite branches and large offices in Mexico, Canada, and throughout Asia. Now, as far as the products, they manufacture products that are related in the health and wellness industry, okay? Now, I'm not talking about pills, potions, powders, mixed things. There's nothing like that, right? However, it is in the health and wellness industry. As a matter of fact, the products that they manufacture are used in over 100 of the top hospitals in Asia. They're used in thousands of residential and commercial properties. Right? And the great thing about their products is, one, everybody knows about the product, which means there's no explaining for some of our marketing agents. Two, everybody in the world uses the products daily, so there's no selling. Three, most people are already overpaying for the product. So, there's no asking anyone to buy anything. Now, I'm not going to get into the products that much because if you do decide to check this out, you're going to be trying the products out for free for as long as you want. So I'll leave it at that. Let me talk about the next thing, which is the compensation package. Most people looking always, they're always interested in how much can I earn or what are the potential. First of all, this is a direct sales program. It's not one of your multi-level pyramid exponential growth programs. If you take a look at it, you can see the two marketing structures are completely different. This is direct sales. We earn money three ways: commissions, overrides, and bonuses. That's it. You know, without going over the compensation package, I can tell you this. In my first year with a company, I personally worked with 32 people. 16, that's half of them, 16 of the 32 made close to six-figure income. Today, last year, I worked with 52 people. 31 of them earned over six figures. I mean, that's phenomenal. I've never seen anything like that before. All right, now, as far as the program, we are right now on a major expansion phase. We're basically looking for individuals who are serious about a career move, or maybe looking for a large income base that can replace their already existing incomes. Or maybe you're a business person. You're looking for that perfect business, or maybe you want to start a home-based business where you have freedom of time, but connected with large income potentials, okay? So also we're looking for individuals who want to be part of an exploding industry, and it's exploding globally, all right? What's your next step? Well, first of all, you want to call and set a time for a career orientation. That's the first thing. Next, you want to take a look at a project overview. You're definitely going to try out some of the product because you want to experience the product. Documentation always beats conversation. After that, you know, if you can, you want to attend an executive luncheon. By the way, there's no cost to anything I'm telling you. Everything is free. The executive luncheon shows you the project. Also, you get a real nice luncheon with a lot of professionals in the room, a lot of doctors, as a matter of fact. The last thing, if you're able to, we want you to take a look at a corporate tour. If you're in the LA area or the New York or Chicago area, or maybe Seattle or Dallas or Florida area, you'll be able to take a look at some of the satellite branches. But those are the things that we want you to see, okay? So what we want you to do is get back to the number that was on the advertisement, okay? Maybe send an email email your resume in to the email address there, right? What's going to happen is somebody's going to either contact you, or if you contact that number, somebody's going to answer it strictly to set up an interview time for you, okay? Now, do me a favor. Don't be asking this lady for questions or anything like that. This is a service that we have that all they do is they set up appointments so that you can take a look at the project. You'll be able to ask questions. You'll be able to test the product. You'll be able to bring home brochures, DVDs, all the things that the company produces, all right? But the main thing is check it out. Finally, I want to leave you with this one thought. What if this is the perfect project for you that changes everything for you and you don't check it out? Check it out. What do you have to lose? Now, for the people who are entrepreneurs, real quickly, this is a very solid business. And it's a real business for serious business people, all right? And it's a direct sales program. This is not your normal multi-level program. It's not one of these right here. You've seen these, right? And you know what? I'm not putting this down. I have friends who are in programs that they're earning phenomenal money. They were there early. But the majority of them works this way. And people tell you, hey, you know, all you got to do is get 5 friends or family, and you're going to be a multimillionaire and all this stuff. What happens is most cases people have products in their garage they can't sell, and friends that won't talk to them no more. All right? Look at our program. Look at the Enagic program. If you're new in the room, take a look at it. It's completely different. This is direct sales. We get paid 3 ways. You get paid every time you make a sale, and everything is based on sales. You don't get paid by recruiting people. It costs nothing to be a distributor. This is not, look at this. You get paid every time you make a sale. You also get paid, you just started what they call an override lane. When you made a sale, it's like starting a franchise. All of a sudden, any sales down here, you get paid again. Exactly the same amount you got paid as if you sold it. And then we also get paid bonuses. So commissions, overrides, and bonuses. There are no gimmicks to the program.
You know, have you ever heard of programs where they say $500 to get involved for an application, $249 to sign up, you got to buy 10 bottles, we got to ship you 50 every month. I mean, there's all kinds of gimmicks out there. Look at this. No gimmicks, and it pays daily. How many people here like the idea of getting paid daily? Wow, if you have not experienced it, it's a wow. I mean, especially at what you can do with this business. Now, the only qualifications to become a distributor, they have to have a unit, because you have to have a unit to be able to produce water. This gives you an ID number, and then you can start your business. They pay what they call an 8-point system. Each point is $285. They give 8 of these out of there for distribution. Now, some people go, oh, that's why it costs so much. No. If this was in a store, it costs more. It costs more than that. Every product, by the way, every product, I don't care what it is, has distribution markup. They have to have it. I bought a DVD last year, right? It was $16.99. You know how much it cost them to produce it? Less than 50 cents. It was called Iron Man. $16.99. Unbelievable. Why is it so marked up so much? Because Target wants their money, the director wants their money, you know, Blockbuster wants their money, the driver wants their, Iron Man is in line, he wants his money. So again, instead of giving the money to Michael Phelps or Tiger Woods or Kobe Bryant or to the basketball commercials, they took all of the distribution and gave it to the distributors. That's why so many people are succeeding in it, because of the system they have. I want to show you the business plan and 2 things about it. I want to show you why it works. Why are people selling so many of this? Because when I first started, I thought $4 grand, you'll never sell them. Wrong. They're selling them like crazy. They can't keep them on the shelves. They've been back ordered several times, and they're delivering them hundreds at a time. I'm going to show you why. Second, I'm going to show you why some of the distributors are earning money. I have friends that are earning so much income, and that's why this is the best business I've ever seen. I have friends who shouldn't be earning that are earning. You know, they're like, you know, and they're earning money. You guys know it too, right? I mean, we look at people, they're earning, and you're going, wow, that's unbelievable. Okay? I want to show you why. 2 things. Here's the business plan. When you become a distributor, they'll train you, and let's say you got your first sale. Now, you'll get $285 commission. Watch how this explodes. Remember, they pay 8 points, 8 of those. Also, when you sell, you just started what they call an override lane. 2 things. Now, let me show you why they're selling, the magic of the sales. Please listen to this, okay? Dr. Casey, how do you sell your units?
I share the water.
Share the water. Dr. Michael, how do you sell your units? Give out the water. Tony, how do you sell your units?
Give away the water.
Give away the water. How many sales in your organization? Over 300. Back here, who are the distributors here? How do you sell the units? Give away the water. Sonia, how many sales in your team?
260.
260. How do you sell each unit?
Give away the water.
Are you listening to this? Rita, how do you sell your units?
I give away the water.
Ryan, how many sales in your team? 150. How do you sell the units?
Give the water away.
Give the water away. Nobody is selling. Not one person. Everybody's just giving water away. That's why, let me tell you why. I had a friend in New York named Romy. I called him up and I said, Romy, let me ask you something. I heard you made 1.3 last year. This is unbelievable, because I know Romy doesn't really make that much money, okay? So I said, Romy, tell me exactly why you and JV earned 7 digits. He goes, okay, you know, I became a distributor. He got accent. He goes, oh, I buy a machine, you know? And I said, okay, how many do you have to buy? Because I thought you bought 10. You know, I'm ready 10, 20. I thought you bought 20 or 50 and then give them a... No, he goes, no, 1. And then you give it away, the water. And I said, how do you give it away? He goes, containers, you know? So I go, okay. I go, who do you give the water to? And Romy goes, well, don't you know anybody who drinks water? I said, okay, Romy. What's the next thing? I said, what do you do? What's the next step? He goes, well, I just keep giving water. Tell me the next step. I give water. I go, no, 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 what's after that? He goes, I keep giving water. I said, to the same people? He goes, yeah. I go, how long? He goes, sometimes 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 days. And I said, Romy, here's what threw me off. I said, Romy, when do you ask them to buy? And he said, oh, no, 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 no. You never ask them to buy. I've been in sales all my life. You always ask them to buy. This guy goes, no, no, you don't ask them to buy. I go, Romy, I'm on the phone. I'm going, Romy, when do they buy? He goes, they'll call you. I go, they're going to call you to buy a $4,000 unit? You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding. Unbelievable. Everybody here, all the distributors, right? All they do is give away water. Joe, how many sales in your organization?
150, 160.
How do you sell the units?
Just strictly give away the water.
Give away the water. That's all they do. They give away the water. Here's what I found out in 2 years. Very important. Listen to this, because I've never been in this type of industry. People will pay faster for health, faster than anything I've sold in 35 years. You get rid of their stuff, they buy the unit. You make them jump, they buy the unit. I have people at my mom's place that go, Danny, look what I can do. And I'm going, don't you remember? They'll buy the unit. You help their mom, they'll buy they're already paying for it. Well, you get paid $285. It's unbelievable. But that's not the money. Here's the power. You up there get paid $285 every time there's sales down here. Anytime there's sales. This guy sells one, you get paid $285. This person sells 20, you get paid $285 20 times. This person sells 2, you will get 2 envelopes in your mailbox that has $285 in each. Unbelievable override system. Your first 2 lanes are the same. Look what happens on your 3rd sale. How do you get 3 sales? Well, giving 3 people water is a good start, okay? What happens, what happens, look at that. Look how much you make. But that's not the money. You make $570 override. If anybody here decides to become distributors and sells a unit, every time you get imagine you're at home, you go to the mailbox, you open up an envelope, and there's a $570 in there from an override down here that you don't know. Unbelievable override mechanism. Anybody here a 2A or a 1A? Just raise up your hand. Just new people, okay? Now, watch what happens when you get 10. And how do you get 10? Well, let's say you did, let's say you only did 1, 2, 3. But down here, there are 7 or more sales. Your team now has 10, and look what happens. On your very next sale, look how much you earn, $855. And overrides of $855, 6 down, $570 on the 7, $285 on. This is a simple, fast explanation of the marketing plan. But you can see the power in it. Anybody here a 3A, by the way? 3A? The checks, right? You've gotten this in your mailbox? Okay? Now watch what happens here. Let's say you did not sell any more than 4. Okay? But your team sold 16. You now have 20. Because right now, let's say you sold the next one, the next one, the next one. You keep opening up an 855 override lane. You can open up as many as you want. But once your team gets 20, look at how much the next one is. You give away water. You help somebody. They buy a unit. They send you a check for $1140. Is that crazy or what? But that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is somebody down here sells a unit. You over there get paid $1140 override. Unbelievable. Anybody here a 4A? Raise up your hand. Okay? Raise up your hand. I want them to know it's happening, but this is new, just so you know. It's in the United States, it's just coming in. That's why you don't see so many hands, but I know we have a lot of leaders in the room. Once you get 50, look how much you make. Let's say you only sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but there's 45 sales down here. You now have 50. Let me tell you what happened with me. When I got my 50th sale in my group, my very next sale was Jerry Kostica. I gave Jerry water for months. He was throwing away the water. He thought I was nuts. Washing his car with the water. I mean, he was doing everything but drinking the water, okay? But after a while, he decided to purchase the unit. Jerry, question, did I ever ask you to buy?
No, you asked me to drink.
To drink. Why did you buy the unit?
I bought it originally because of what it did for my wife and my son.
His wife and his son, okay? He bought the unit. Look how much I made. That's already cool. But that's not the cool part. The cool part is Jerry decided to become a distributor. I make $14.25 on all the sales here on the floor. And then $11.40 here, $8.55, $5.70, $2.85. And below the 8th, once you become a 6A, you get $200 to infinity on all the sales. And when he becomes a 6A, they pick up the 200, you get the 50. I mean, the bonuses are incredible. But let me show you the overrides. I get that on Jerry's team. Per sale. How many sales in your organization in a year and a half? 500. 500. Wow. Imagine getting one of him. Unbelievable. The checks just, it's the most incredible business, and all you're doing is giving away water. No pressure, no nothing. It's the best way to sell. It's also the best way to buy, because I like trying something before I buy it, right? It's the best way to sell. Just let people try it, and just go away. Tape your mouth. Here's the training. Give water and tape your mouth, okay? Because this is what gets you in trouble, right? You start to think you're Cal Worthington or Ralph Williams, and you try to sell it because you hear so many, no, tape your mouth and just give the water away. Watch what happens now when you get 100 sales. You come to the very top of our program. It's called the 6A. Imagine giving water away, somebody buys, you make all of the distribution money. It's like making all of the distribution money on a Cadillac. It would be unbelievable. Look at that. But that's not the money. The money is, boom, down there. Look at that. See, when I became a 6A, I sponsored some people. You know, like Oded with Armin, okay? Armin, you're in this team, right? My 6A leg. How many sales in your team?
Just over 600.
600. Get one of him? Oh my goodness gracious. And you don't know, because the people, once they start receiving results, they start to speed up. Now, let me show you this. First off, let me just go here. How many 5As do we have in the room? Okay, can you please stand up?
Good to see you.
How you doing, man? 5As, okay? Name?
Jesse Dean.
Jesse Dean, okay? Background?
Well, I'm a clinical hypnotherapist.
Okay. I thought you were a musician for a while there.
I still do the music.
Okay. 5A? Name and background? Okay. Name and background?
Bill Barrett, former mortgage broker.
Okay. Mortgage broker?
Yes.
Okay. Name and background?
Dr. Casey Carter, full-time doctor.
Okay. Name and background?
Al Greer, Master Instructor for Edwards Air Force Base Test Pilot.
Look at this. These are the 5As in the room. Let's give them a hand, by the way. Now, once you hit 6A, every lane you open from then on is a 6A lane. Every time you give water away and somebody decides to buy, you're opening up a 6A lane. You can open as many of them. You can open one up in San Diego, Los Angeles, Canada, New York, Mexico, Europe. You can open up in the Philippines by the end of the year. Unbelievable expansion. It's the best program I've ever seen, not because I earn money. I've always earned fairly good money. All my friends are really earning money. I mean, it's the best thing. How many people in the room are a 6A? Can you stand up, please?